Hello everyone, it's Teresa at Carolina Girl Reese. Today I'm just going to be making a small video on how I make a very pretty Memorial Day, 4th of July 6-layer bow for my mailbox, and I even put one on my door too, so wherever you find a place. So I'm going to be using my Bow-Dabra. I love my Bow-Dabra. There's many bow makers out there, but I have found this works best for me. And also, she comes in handy with holding down your mesh sometimes when you're making ruffles. You can see that in one of my videos. But you'll need your Bow-Dabra. And if you don't, you got to get one, okay? Don't tell the others, the bow makers, but this is my favorite. You can find it at Amazon for about $14. And then I'm going to be using 2 pipe cleaners today, patriotic ones. And here's my ribbons. I've got 3 large here. Look at the pretty blue and the stars. I just fell in love with it. And then the red and white star. And then just the blue shiny sparkle. And then I chose for the smaller ribbons the red and white star again with the, cover up here, the blue smaller sparkle. And then the white sparkle. So that speaks patriotic to me. Okay. So normally I use 1 pipe cleaner, but I'm going to be doing 2 this time because the bow is going to be bigger. And let's see. And first of all, too, I always want to say hello, everyone. I hope everybody's okay, having a good day. And I thank you again for just joining me on my short video here. And if you haven't seen my other videos, I appreciate if you check them out. And for those of you that have, I thank you so much, all my commenters and subscribers. It means a lot. Okay, so here we go to get started. We're going to put down, okay, can you see? We're going to place our Bow-Dabra in front of us, going, let's see, I forget myself, vertical. Can you see pretty good this? Vertical. Up and down. Excuse me, horizontal. Put your pipe cleaners. Take both pipe cleaners and just put them in the center here. Yeah. Come on, get in there. Okay. And then I want to put both of my ends underneath. That just kind of holds it in place while I work the ribbon. Now we're going to turn it back vertical. Okay. We're going to be starting with the pretty blue star ribbon here, which I love. And these are 2.5 inches, I believe. 2.5, or might even be 2. And as usual, I get my ribbons from Craft Outlet. Okay, these are on sale. So for a large bow, normally I do mine at 14. I'm going to make this one at about, let's do a 17-inch one. So it's going to take about, as you can see down here on my mat. And then I'll go over here. Now I'm not going to cut it, but right here where my fingers are, I'm going to take it right there and pinch it. Okay, and we just want to put it down in the center of our Bow-Dabra here. Hold them with one hand, and the other one, straighten your ribbon out. Okay, now this side here, I'm left-handed, so whichever way works best for you. If you start on this side, if you start on that side, okay? But all you want to do is the side where you've got your ribbon coming off the spool, take it and twist it away from you. Away from you. Okay? Then I'm just going to simply measure my ribbon out here on my mat. And I think I'm going to make a pretty good sized bow here. So I'm going to come out to about however much you want. Just come out to where you want it. And I'm just going to take this here, where I'm going to measure it. Okay. Fold the bow back over, putting this in the center. The ribbon's kind of thick. Okay. So you see what I've done there? I measured this out. And then I just took it back over in the center here. Okay. Now we're going to this side. Same thing. Twist your ribbon towards you. If you say, why towards you, Teresa? Well, I'll just talk that way, and it seems like coming towards me like that just, I don't know. Good question. Okay, so then we're going to do the same thing, measure it back on my board to where I did the left side, or whatever you measure with, a stick or whatever. So I went to the outer black thing on my here. I'm going to go to this one here. Okay. And then I just take my ribbon, put it back over the middle here. Okay. You can see that. Pull this side down. Okay, as you can see, my bow's starting to form. And how I check mine to see that, you know, they're going to come out pretty good. This little sticky friend comes with your Bodabra. Just put it down in the center here. And I take my bows, and if I see that they meet, okay, in the center, I think this one needs to come in a little bit. Just pull it in. Okay, now we've got them meeting. See how they meet? Okay, so we've got that done. Okay, so we're through with this ribbon. And I'm just going to take it here. I'm sorry, y'all. The camera. Take it down to the ends of your ribbon and just cut across where you the same as the other side. Or see, you just got. There you go. Might be a little bit longer right here. We're going to ducktail them anyway, so. Okay. Let me just get a little bit, and I'm sorry. Y'all know me. This was my wreaths, my videos. I'm not a good cameraman. I could never work the camera for a movie or anything. Oh, well. I'm trying, people. Okay, so our next ribbon is going to be, I decided to go with the pretty red and white star. Same way, but now I'm going to make mine a tad shorter than the bottom one. So where we done 17, I'm going to go to about 15. Same way. You measure off here with your board. I'm at the very end. I'm wanting to pinch it. Okay. Don't forget to take your little tool out. Back in the center. Pull down one side, whichever hand you use. Okay, and the other one, I always go to the left because I'm left-handed, but if you're right-handed, it'll be opposite for you. Twist it to me. Okay, I'm wanting to make this one a little shorter. So I use my bottom ribbon as my guide. So I'm going to make it a little shorter on top of the bow here. Can you see that? So I use that as my guide, the bottom ribbon. Okay. Same thing. Twist the other side back to you. You just got to work with your ribbon. I should have mine on my roller here, but I don't. So I just got to twist around with my hands. Then I put it on. Then I measure it up with my other ribbon. Okay. Now sometimes if you've been making these a while, which I've been doing it for quite some time now, you can kind of get a good eyeball at, which is if you've got it even, but still the trick there is just to go up like that if it meets. Okay, that's the same size. Okay, and I put this back in. It just helps me to hold my, you might even get to where you don't have to use this little stick. Then again, we're just going to take the ends of here. Only one has to be cut off. Okay, see there? Just cut them off. Getting our bows. We're getting our bows together. Okay. Out of the way. Now we're going to the shiny sparkle blue. Really pretty here. Now I found most of my ribbons. I've put ribbons on both on my mailbox before, and they do last. I mean, even through the rain, of course they're going to get wet, but they do last. So I'm going to make this a little shorter than I did the red one. Now you can either use your measuring board or use as you lay it on your red one. I'm just going to practice on the red one here. Well, no, let's do this. I made that one at 14, so we're going to go here maybe about maybe 12, somewhere in there. It's your bow, huh? It's your bow. You make it the length you want. Okay, back in the center here. Same thing. Pulling it down. See how it's just makes it a little shorter than that still. They're all kind of like getting a little shorter each time, but okay. Twist it to you. Okay. Push it in. And again, I'm just going to measure mine from the red and white star one, how much shorter I want it to be. Okay. Same to the other side. Twist it to you. Back over here. This is back and forth is what you're doing. Twisting and back and forth. Okay. So to see if I've got them kind of even, let's see, I might want to use my stick right here. It's a little full, they start coming up. Okay. I think that one's going to be, you can see from the inside the split there how, okay, so that one looks good. We've got them pretty much even. Come down here. Again, as we did before. Getting the tail ends even. Now I'm going to go ahead too and show you, if you don't mind. If you've never done ducktailing, here you go. You can do this an hour later, but I'm going to get the big ones out of the way. If you haven't never done ducktailing, it's really simple. But I'll tell you what my problem was, maybe to help you. When I first learned, I was cutting on the wrong side. I was actually cutting on the open side, which you don't want to do. You simply want to fold it in half and cut on the closed side. In other words, excuse me. I'm sorry, y'all. I told you wrong. Forgive me. Sometimes I get a little backwards. I'm sorry. You don't want to cut on the closed side. That's what it is. You do not want to cut on the closed side. You want to on the open. Okay, my bad. So where the side's open, really simple, but it wasn't to me at first. Just take your scissors and cut a V, like you're going up, make a triangle here on the edge. Just slant it. There you have your little, your ducktail. Your ducktail. I'm so sorry I told you wrong at first. I don't mean to. Okay, same thing. Don't cut on the closed side. Cut on the open. Slant it up. Okay. Just going to do all the rest of them here. Slant them up. I want to trim off some a little bit sometimes. It's okay. Some of the wire sometimes kind of hangs out. Okay, there's our first set of. While I'm doing this too, I just want to go ahead and wish everybody, I know it's a while to Memorial Day, but since we're making this memorial ribbon, or 4th of July, I hope you have a good one, whatever you do. And, like I once said before, America is a blessed country. We are truly blessed, more than we know, with even all that's going on in this crazy world. And I know, I'm sure y'all feel the same way. Don't understand some of this stuff, but we're still very fortunate in most countries. We truly are. And that's what we need to be thankful for. And the men that died fighting for us to have what freedom we have got. Okay, so we've got those ducktails. Now we're going to go on and finish the bow with the little ones. So I'm just going to pick up, now with the little, I'm kind of sorting my colors some, but then again, you do your colors how you want them. So the littler ones are going to go a little shorter. I'm going to make this one a 12-inch. Okay. Pinch it, put it back down in the center. Okay, that's a little longer, so just pull it up. You see that it's going to be longer than your last big ribbon. Just pull it up some. Okay. And I'm holding this down with my finger here, twisting it. Then we're going to come over here. Same way. Twist and turn. Twist and turn. Okay. There we go. Okay, there's... Let's see if we... Okay, looks pretty good. Got that one even. Okay. Same thing, pull it down here. You might even find you like making your bows. I enjoy it, especially at Christmas time. I make a lot to put on my packages, believe it or not, like this. Okay, so I've got that one. I'll go ahead and ducktail it. Or cut on the side that's open, remember. Okay. There we go. And let's see, I'm going to skip onto the blue. The only different color I've got in this batch is going to be the white, because I kind of want it to stand out from the others. Okay, so I'm just going to put this in on here, and that one was 12. I'm going to go down to about maybe, about an inch less, 11. Okay, look how full she is, and you can make, oh, that's a little bit longer. Let's go up, okay. I guess, there you go. Sometimes you can put them the same length, or you know, I've actually made bows with my hands and they turned out pretty good. I mean, I was proud that I was able to do it, but I'll tell you something. I don't know if you can see it or not. See my old hands. Sorry guys, they're not as pretty as these other girls on here making wreaths, but mine does yard work and planting of small gardening. But see my finger here? See where she's kind of curved? Oh, Arthur's so bad. I'm sure maybe you have some of you. I don't mean that in a bad way, but you know the feeling then. That hurts so bad. And so I had to kind of quit doing it like that and go to this route. Okay. So back here. My mailman's going to think we're having a party. Okay. Alrighty, so we're coming up on the last ribbon. Okay. Cut this off. And uh-oh. Ducktail them. I do appreciate those of you that's watched my video. I thank you so much for the nice words you said. Gosh, I thank you so much. So if you have a tip on anything here doing the bows, I will welcome it. Okay, so there's all our bows, but I told you the last piece I chose is white. And for this part, I'm just going to simply do this. I'm not going to make a bow. Reason why, I'll show you. I'm just going to put, and what I like about this ribbon too here, it's thick and it holds its form pretty good. The blue and the sparkle and all these I think are like canvas. So we're going to take the white here, and I'm really just going to go, not even really going to measure it to put it on. Pinch it somewhere where you choose. Put it down here, and okay. And okay, I'm not going to do no bow this time. Because the reason why, I'm going to put a little decor on it. Okay. get to that part when I show you how to get it out of the thing here. Okay, so here she is. Here's all the bows, ribbons together. I haven't got them fluffed out yet now. Okay, so here's all of them. So to get it out of here, you're simply going to take your pipe cleaners, get both ends in your hands. Maybe you might want to put your thumb down where the ribbon's in the center here. Make sure as you get your pipe cleaners out, you're holding on to both ends. Okay, as you pull it up, the pipe cleaners. Pull the ends together in the center here. Kind of have got that. Come up with your bow. I usually keep my hand under here like that to keep all my bows in a bunch. Pull it out. Okay. Then take your pipe cleaner here while holding your bows. Just turn it to the back. Turn the pipe cleaners to the back. Hold on to your bows and your pipe cleaner. You can do it, girl. And give it a few. I usually do about 3 or 4 big twists. Okay. There she is. Okay. Now we're going to start forming the ribbon here. The bow. Now we're going to start forming the bow. Okay. So just however you want to form her. I usually pull my bottom ones up to here. Fluff them out with my fingers. Okay. And I continue on with each piece of ribbon. Pull it out. Put your hands in just kind of where you're like opening them. You can always go back and fix it. What you want. Pull it out. I should have worn my patriotic shirt while doing this. I got on an old drabby gray t-shirt. I'm fixing to go out there and do a little bit of flowers. Okay, keep on. I don't know what name you would give this bow. I'm just calling it a plain, simple, layered bow. I've made something called like a box bow before. I don't remember. I'll have to look into that one. Okay, just keep it working. You get it to how you want it to look. That's the thing. Like I told you with my wreaths, this is your bow too. Okay. So here she is. All in her glory. So what I'm going to simply do here on top of the white now, I always like to place a little decor on mine. Just make it something different. So I have chosen, I think I'm going to go with a big old red star here. Get these at Dollar Tree. Okay, so I just want to put a little, just enough little glue on her to go on to the center. Okay. Put her right here in the center. Hold her a while. Okay, so here she is when she's all finished. She's all finished. Now I'm going to show you something about my tails I do here. It's your choice too. So let's see right here if you can see. I like to take my like y'all probably done this. Take the end of it and just kind of roll it up some. Roll it, roll it, roll it. And then when I get it to where I rolled it to the top, put your finger in here and grab it, the tail end of it, while holding the other end, and just pull it out. See how it's made that curl? So I'm going to do one side, show you how it's going to look, and then the straight side will be. Roll it. Put your finger in. Find the inner tail. Pull it out. Okay, I got the blue. This gives it a different little look, little curls. You can have it straight. Pull it out. Sometimes your fingers get stuck a little bit. Just continue on. Each ribbon. Rolling it up enough just to pull the centerpiece out. Okay, on our last one here. So see how we got like a curly side here with the curls. The curly side, and once you get it, you know, you'll see it. Once you get it, you may have to go back and do a couple more. Like this one might need to be done again. The higher up you bring it, the more it's going to curl. But see how you got the curly side look and you got the straight side look. The straight side look, I usually just put my hand up under it and give them a little twist of my, just go down like, you know, with your fingers to smooth it out. Okay, so there's that one. So there you go. There's the mighty memorial bow, 4th of July. I hope y'all like it. You know, I'm not the best bow maker, but I try. So this is going to go in my mailbox. And it will look pretty. I'll work on that some more. Not sure what you want to go with, the curly or the straight, but try the curly a few times. You might like it. You might like how it comes out. Okay? So everyone, I'm going to leave you with this. Thank you again today. Thank you for joining me. I try to come up with things that maybe you'll like looking at. This has been a joy in my life to do something like this. So thank you all. Happy Memorial when it comes time. Till next time. Bye-bye.